Hello, this is Jack again, and we've already had one person disconnect, most likely a network issue, but we'll continue nonetheless. It's now a free-player free-for-all. We've got Dark Assassin, who's UEF, and we have Remen, who's UEF, and we have Matty, who's Aeon. So, obviously, as he's already doing, he's going air, because Aeon bombers will rate face UEF land units, and there's nothing either of them can do about it, other than going pure AA. And even then, what do they do against each other? Especially if one or the other builds more tanks than the other. Not looking too good for either Remen or Dark, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I'm surprised you'd waste mass building up air factor that early if we get an air scout up. Matty. Not very efficient, but whatever. You can see, as expected, Dark's going land and Remen's going land as well. So it should be an amusing free-for-all. I find it difficult to not see Matty winning this, but it looks like he's going for a mix of land and air. Either that or he's just using an air factory to build engineers, which is even more questionable. We'll see how it goes though. I hate not knowing people's plans, over analysing what they're doing, the things they choose to do. I still question the fact that he didn't build an air scout. That's the one reason to start with an air factory like that. Air scout, fly around the bases and be done with it. But whatever. You can see, it looks like Remen's a bit ahead of Dark. He's got the mass points radar up and the factory almost built. It's about a quarter faster. It's not much of a difference, but every little bit helps. You know, did you see, thanks to that earlier factory, he's already a bit crippled. Matty, that is. I mean, you can already see units are already coming from Dark Assassin and Remen. See, there's Titan, there's odd choice of an engineer, but whatever. And Matty is just building his land factory. I still don't know why I started with the air factory. I mean, it does cost an immense amount of mass. What is it, default 280 versus the land factory is 240. That's 40 mass wasted there and then. And at the start of the game, it really matters, because it slows down how fast you can build each of these mass points. The radar, your first factory that you're actually going to use, seeing as he's not even used this factory at all, and yet he's assisting it. What is he planning on doing? Looks like Remen's going all Titans, which is a huge mistake, because there's another UEF, but it looks like Dark's going all Titans as well, so this should be an immense fight in the middle once they two collide. But they're both going to get dwarfed by Matty's tanks. Sure, they could get the afterburn and close the gap between the tanks, but that goes out the window once Matty gets teleports. Yeah, their only chance of defeating Matty is by attacking early. The tanks outrange the Titans, so they're going to have a hard time closing that gap. Even with afterburn, they're going to lose a lot of Titans before they start shooting. And as always, I can't help but regret that I could not fast forward through the building the economy part, because that was 5 minutes of nothing. Well, now it's obvious what Matty was doing. That's a lot of research just to get gunships. It's one of my old tactics. I think I used it a couple of times and never used it since. What I do is I'd invest fully in land, get one air factory spamming gunships, hiding them somewhere like in a corner of the map or something, and just when a conflict's about to start in the middle, or I start moving out with someone, I'd move the gunships into their back base while microing around their front base, keeping their attention here as much as possible. You can inflict an enormous amount of damage because they're not even suspecting gunships at the time. Liquids. Well, more land factories from Matty. To be honest, with Aeon, I'd probably go with 2 air factories spamming gunships and 4 land factories. I think should be sustainable. I'm not entirely sure, especially if you get the build cost reduction for land units research. It really does make a difference. I believe it's like 5-10% or something. It's a lot. It's a lot. And for every bot you build, it just accumulates the savings. Well worth it. Dark's typical scout, sacrificial bot of death. And it could get away. It's getting away. So, but then he's gonna die to Remen. Remen could win this. He definitely outnumbers Matty. And Matty is not microing away at all, so Remen's definitely winning this. Matty took far too long to notice this conflict, and Matty's dying. And I can't believe Remen isn't pushing further after that. That was the one time you could have inflicted a lot of damage to Matty. Even if you split up your force in half to charge right through, you could have inflicted a lot of damage. I wonder where Dark's going to go. Rightfully so, he should charge at Remen now, but he is outnumbered by Remen currently. It looks like he's trying to entice Remen out, but... And Remen's going to bite. Remen's going to bite, but... You're outnumbered, so it's not going to accomplish much. But he's going for the circular motion. He's sharing the damage amongst all his bots. But he may have been outnumbered way too much. And he's backing off. He's backing off. They may have hurt each other as much as each other, whatever. But being originally outnumbered, it didn't help Dark in any way possible. You can see the divide here. There's a lot of Titans lost here. Oddly, leaving a wreck that almost looks like a tank. Never noticed that before. Yeah, I think Dark came out worse there. A lot worse. It's unfortunate, but he did save a lot of his Titans by using this circular formation. It worked really well. I mean, in a small fight, it really makes a difference by shooting damage among all your units rather than the front line dying constantly. I myself have been trying to do a lot more. It really is that effective. And it looks like Remen's going to go for P shields as well. That could be quite the devastating force even against Matty, because P shields are the best counter to direct fire units such as tanks and Titans. However, if you keep building mobile missile launchers, Matty, those P shields aren't going to do much. Which is where Dark's going to lose out on, as he's not built any mobile missile launchers at all. That's quite unlike him. He loves using mobile missile launchers early on to grief people's front mass points. Looks like Remen's once again going to move out. Looks like he's going to go straight for Dark, sensing weakness after the initial conflict. Dark's ready and moving forward to engage, but he could be quite at a disadvantage still. I think Remen's going to win this skirmish. There's a circle formation. You can see how it saves a lot of bots as they share damage. Remen's pulling away. I think Remen came out worse that time. Dark's pushing in more. And the circle formation went in the wrong direction, and my god, they're all getting eaten. Oh, it's a hit and miss with the circle formation, it seems. Not the best micro from Dark, and it looks like he's losing all his Titans. Remen isn't doing much better. It's anyone's fight, but yep, Dark's pulling away. It's hard to say who came out worse there. Hard to say. Possibly Dark. In fact, most likely Dark. Doesn't look like he's going to get a chance to repair, and the P shields just were far too effective. Not looking good for Dark right now, but while Dark and Remen duke it out, Matty's just getting more and more gunships and more tanks. So Remen's going to go in and try and finish off Dark. Not looking good for Dark at all. A few demolishers would save Dark right now, but yep, just as I say it, there's one demolisher. They're going to be tricky to use against Titans because the next thing will be Afterburn, I'm sure. So you'll need to be careful with those force fires. Seems Rem is pulling away for unknown reasons. Nothing's even spooked him by this point, I'm sure. Looks like he's reinforcing to engage Matty here. This is an interesting fight, because if Remen goes full out on Matty, that does mean Dark's going to gain the advantage over both of them. But then again, the gunships could make all the difference here. But Matty's prepared for this one, though, and all he has to do is keep his distance. You can see what the difference makes here. Matty lost 3 tanks, Remen lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Titans. It's quite the difference. It's quite the difference. And already we can see Dark doing another one of his favourites. Dark loves reclaiming wrecks. If there's a wreck on the field, he's gonna seek it out and eat it. Nom 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 indeed. Here comes the engagement. Demolishers aren't doing much though. Not at all, their aim is terrible. Not while Remen's moving around in circles like this. And Dark is losing all his force. A force fire would have saved you, Dark, rather than killing you completely. Looks like Matty's moving out though, so Matty moving out saving Dark, but it's going to catch Remen out of position. Yeah, Remen's going to get eaten here. Matty's getting too close though, he should be backing off somewhat. Yep, there's Remen backing off. Remen knows full well he's not winning that. Not at all. It's just a matter of knowing where these gunships are gonna go. He could snipe a comm with them quite easily and gain the research advantage. Here we go, another engagement between Matty and Remen. Remen is just getting eaten. Here comes Dark with a force fire though, he's getting ready. He's hoping someone will move into them. Doesn't look like anyone's going to move into them though, they're all retreating. You're going to have to be more aggressive than that, Dark. Especially if you want to hurt someone with the demolishers. Oh, well, there's 3 dead demolishers. Unfortunate. Although right now you've got the best opportunity to hurt Matty. Just need to push forward, sandwiching them in between Remen and yourself, and he's either going to charge at Remen or fall back into your force fire. You do get 1 tank, but you're not getting any more. Oh well, the mobile missile launchers seem to be eating the demolishers as they're idle, shooting away, not moving. You need to be far more aggressive than this, Dark. Far more aggressive. I wonder who Remen's going to go for now. Is he going to go for Matty or Dark? Most likely Dark, as Dark's already sat in the middle. Dark could keep pushing forward with a force fire, inflicting a lot of damage. Remen's retreating. Is he really going to comb bomb? It looks like he's going to comb bomb Matty. That's quite a harsh move from Remen. Yep, Dark's seen it, he's already backing off. But there goes Happy. Matty's tanks. Was that force fire? Oh god, that's not looking good for Remen, right? Nope, I knew it. Oh god, that must have been painful. Poor Remen, and gunships are, oh god. Like I thought, gunships ate through Remen's base, he wasn't expecting them at all. That's Remen out of the game, it's just between Dark and Matty. And with those gunships in the field, it looks like Matty's probably gonna win. You can already see Dark's already spamming AA out the ass. Quite literally so. He tried to use the demolishers to force fire on the gunships, but it's kinda too late. He's fleeing his forces, trying to save it from the gunships. There's our force fire, it gets a few gunships. A few more. Good, is that an force fire? Yep, he's getting more. There's a lot more dead. Oh god. Awesome force fires. He could actually save his comm now. That was a few lucky force fires from Dark there. Excellent use of that artillery in that instance. My god, Matty must be screaming at Dark right now for that. But now he's got to watch out for teleports. It wouldn't surprise me if Matty has them by now. Oh god, bad micro from Matty here. It could cost him a lot of tanks. Ooh. More and more tanks are getting drained and drained. Here comes another wave of gunships, however. You're gonna need some mobile missile launchers to deal with that point defense, Dark. It's not looking good at all for Matty. Not with all this AA already spammed out Dark's ass. But Dark's gonna have to do something soon. He has to see these gunships coming. Yep, here comes the AA now, it's moving into position. Faster, must go faster, must go faster, must go faster. Yeah, those gunships are getting eaten. All they got was a mass point. One gunship's actually trying to flee, nope, staying. Suiciding, determined to kill it. And it's dead. Force fire from Dark, I hope. Ooh, that inflicted a bit of damage there. But with P shields, Dark's free to be more aggressive, and he's got all that AA in there as well. And here come the mobile missile launchers as well. Looks like Matty's given up with going gunships and he's now going full on land this time. Wise choice. For all that AA already spammed, gunships won't be nothing more than a waste of mass. It's not looking good for Matty at all. Here comes the mobile missile launchers. And there go the mobile missiles. Mobile missiles of death. Get ready with that force fire. Don't want to get too close there, Dark. heart to heart. I can't see Matty winning this at all anymore. Not against demolishers. You only hope this teleports really, and now I don't think that's what you've researched at all, which is unfortunate. Here comes the most likely com bomb. Will Dark see it coming? Hopefully, hopefully. Hopefully not. Too late, Dark. Ah, it's got to hurt Dark. And he's got all this AA. He's only got a handful of demolishers. That just turned the tide of the game entirely. Unless you can do something. Unless you can pull that Gauss gun upgrade on the AA, you're losing this, Dark. And you're charging in. Wait, is that it is a Gauss gun upgrade. And again, he's pulled out his ass, but once again, he's got to keep his distance. We could see one final com bomb here. I don't know why Dark's fleeing. He really needs to do something about that soon as AA sure didn't handle it. Yeah, I just realised this, he's turned around and out. We're going to see a com bomb. Leaving only 2 tanks. I'm surprised Matty's not moving out with the next wave of tanks at all yet. Now would be the perfect time while Dark's still crippled, but I guess he's preoccupied somewhere else for some reason. What could Matty be planning to do now? He's got all those tanks, no comm, no air. He already crippled Dark and decided not to move out the second time. Well, now he's moving out, but it might not be enough time yet for Dark. He still only has a handful of demolishers. His only chance is to try and kite them as best as he can. Force fire might be some deterrence, but we'll find out if Dark does actually decide to force fire. It might not be enough. There might not be enough demolishers there, but you're gonna have to try regardless. Nope, we're not seeing a force fire. There's a teleport. It's not looking good for Dark at all. Less P shields, more demolishers, Dark. It's your only chance right now. There's another teleport. Demolishers can inflict a lot of damage at this range though. But there just was not enough demolishers. Yep, this looks like it's over for Dark. He's not recovering from this at all. I'm sure we'll see the control K shortly. Yep, this is over. There goes the last factory now. Dying, 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 dead. That leaves Dark with nothing. Well, this game's over. 8 minutes long, 25-minute videos, oddly enough. But that's how the game goes. It seems to play slightly faster rather than real time. Oh well, who cares? Well, there you go. Terrific game. Free player, free for all. Hope you enjoyed it. Check out my channel for more, and you can all subscribe. So yeah. Poor Bowsy. Never got to play this game.